Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. So, welcome to the Liberal Leadership Race. This is episode 4, and I will be comparing Jonathan Wilkinson and Karina Gould. So, we'll take a little bit of a reading on each one of their energy, and then we'll put them side by side and see who comes out ahead. So I will be posting this on Friday, the 10th, although I am recording it on Thursday, the 9th. Just trying to free myself up. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. All right. So Jonathan Wilkinson. He's 59. He is a Gemini. He is the current Minister of Natural Resources, and he was the former Minister of the Environment and Fisheries. And yeah, I think he also looked after the Coast Guard for a little while. He is very sociable, very, he can tell a tale. Let's put it that way. He can tell a tale. He's able to communicate effectively and so on. So we'll see what his energy is like with these cards. Okay, we get the Three of Cups. He's celebrating. He's a happy guy. You know, things are going well for him. He's thinking, you know, maybe his time has come. This is his opportunity. Okay. Got the Seven of Cups. That can be a little illusion delusion, you know. So maybe he's happy and celebrating, but he shouldn't celebrate too early. We've got the Two Pentacles. He's you know, this is something that he hasn't necessarily been actively working towards, but he put it out there. You know, if it comes his way, he's not adverse to the idea. That Knight of Wands, he's the guy with the ideas. He's the guy who's you know, if you need something done, he's the guy that is going to get in there and actually do it. He's also able to be kind of calm under fire. And the Chariot. Okay, so he's making a decision. He's thinking about this. If this is something that he feels he can do, he's certainly going to go for it. But I think that he's going to have to look at the reality of what this entails. It's not just the leadership of the Liberal Party. It is also the possibility of being prime minister. It is also the possibility of being leader of the minority and so on and so forth. You know, 59, he might have the maturity necessary for the position. But I think he's, you know, he hasn't made up his mind yet. He hasn't really officially come up with anything, not as of my recording this. Okay, so we'll take a look next at Karina Gould. And she is by far the youngest cabinet minister in Canadian history. She is the current government house leader. She is 37 years old, and she is a Cancer. So very much ruled by her emotions, She tends to follow her gut feeling on a lot of things. And that's because cancers can be a little intuitive. They can certainly be insightful, and you know um, they're pretty good at reading a room. They may be quiet about it, but they're pretty good at reading a room. She was also the the first cabinet minister to go on maternity leave, and that was last January. So her child is either just turned a year old or is about to turn a year old. It was in 2024. So, as I said, yeah, she is 37. She, her grandparents um, were, they survived the Holocaust. And she did a good bit of work actually um, after high school in Mexico. So she's kind of she's got a little bit of experience in a good number of things. Now she was criticized a while back because she had taken down a tweet that where she opposed one of the pipelines and was kind of very vocal about it, um, and then ended up having to take it down. So um, I think that very often something like that comes with youth. And she did say when she was interviewed at one point that when she was running for parliament and the first question that people had for her was, how old are you? Um, and she said, well, they wouldn't ask that if I was a man. I think that they would. I'm sorry. I think that they would. So, all right. Karina Gould, tell me about her. Okay. Hierophant. We start off with the Hierophant again. That's the third time that he has shown up tonight. Yeah, tradition, well suited to government. Um, Kind of knows her way around. She does like the legacy, the ceremony, and the hierarchy. She likes all of that. Um, the Knight of Pentacles. Um, she doesn't move too quickly on things. She'll think about it. She'll kind of ruminate and try to decide how she feels about it um, before she goes forward. Um, she is also um, she's concerned with finances, and she likes to know where her money's going. Put it that way. All right. The Four of Wands. This is a good situation for her to be in. This kind of she's looking at this as a celebration, as a way for her to move forward. Um, the three of wands. I think she has already spoken to people and said, "Yeah, I'm interested." Um, you know, and yeah, put out the feelers um, and is definitely looking at what she can bring in. She's putting the word out and waiting for people to come and back her. Okay, and then the Hermit. I think this is going to. She might get some backing. Um, it's going to require her to do some serious thinking in terms of what this position entails, and just how much time is she willing to devote to her career at this point. This is it's obviously a family decision, and is this something that that you would want to consider, um, maybe if you had older children. I know that generally, yeah, men don't need to think about those things. I get that, and I think that we should be looking at her and saying, well, why should she think about it? Um, the truth is that there's a lot of things that go on with taking on such a big leadership role. I know I'm not sounding very feminist, and that's not my intent, but I think that she's in some ways she's restricted, so she's going to really have to give this serious thought and balance between the sort of the work life balance, maybe more so than some of the others um, have to do. So all righty, we will put them side by side, Jonathan Wilkinson versus Karina Gould, and see whose energy is stronger as of today. Haha. Okay. Uh, how is she going to do against Jonathan, and how's Jonathan going to do up against her? I think she's probably a force to be reckoned with, being a house leader, and yeah, could very well be. Okay. What do we have? What do we start off with? King of Pentacles. It comes down to yeah, finances, values, looking at the things that are important to you. What is it that you're trying to achieve, and so on. Okay, so Jonathan is going to go on the left-hand side, and Karina is going to go on the right-hand side. So, looking at Jonathan first, we've got the Sun, got the Two of Swords. We have got what are we? We have the Four of Pentacles, and Three of Wands. Okay, so yeah, he feels like this is something that he has earned. He has spent enough time in government that this is he feels he knows his way around. I know he spent a good deal of time in the private sector. So he feels that there's a good balance that he can bring to the position. He's Oh, sorry, did I say the Two of Swords? This is the Ace of Swords. He's going to be very truthful with what he wants and what he expects. Um, he is also he's also able to not only explain concepts, but he's got a sharp wit as well, that maybe some people just don't appreciate. He is contemplating whether he's going to hold on to what he has, whether he's just going to sit this one out and maybe the next one. I think he's looking further down the road in terms of the prime minister position rather than just leader of the Liberal Party. So he's putting the word out that this is something that he is interested in, and he would like to see who's going to come forward, who's going to back him. It doesn't feel like he has absolutely made up his mind. I think that he's willing to be convinced. Okay. All righty, Miss Karina. Eight of Wands. Making a quick, Three of Swords. The Star. And the Lovers. Okay. I think that she has made this decision fairly quickly. She hasn't really given it the thought that she needed to give, and I think that this is one that, as much as she would like to believe that she can achieve all things, I think that she's going to be put in a position where she has to make a choice, and that's going to be a you know, do you want a family or do you want a career? That's kind of what it feels like. I don't see a good outlook for her here, at least not yet. So I think between Jonathan Wilkinson and Karina Gould, I think Jonathan takes this one. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. I forgot to mention in the last one. Leave comments if there's anything in particular that you want me to read on. I'll certainly take a look at it. All right. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care, and I will see you later. Bye for now.